Wasa, from the 30th of June, we're going to have our perimeter fencing and all of that, so your land is secure. So for those who key in now, at the end of the month, we are fencing it and securing it for you as well. Then also I want to encourage for our agents to register on our website. I know that it's a bit difficult, and at this time people don't like to click links and all of that, but it is for your convenience. When you register on our website and you put your details there, it's easy for us to facilitate your payment when you make a sale. So there's no hassle of back and forth for your percent after your client has paid for the property. So it is not just for the sake of you coming on our website or knowing our website, it's also that we're able to process your payment without any hassle as well. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We also we encourage you to stay behind. For our agents, we have a raffle draw coming up, just our way of saying thank you for joining us on this journey, and we appreciate you so much. So we'll watch one more or a few more videos and then we get right into it.
Every location there, as far as the fact that these are innovative properties. Facing these challenges, we decided, okay, let us try out building something as well. And that is what you're seeing in tackle there. And I've been living in the UK for a while. My family, everything is here, a UK citizen, so I've been here for a while. So you really understand my perspective, like trying to see what Nigerian system should be like. Like, I get to Nigeria, I see a lot of small windows. How can you live in a flat and in a semi-detached terrace and there's no cavity or it's not soundproof? Nigerians are known all over the world to be loud people. We enjoy our music, we celebrate loudly, everybody know about this. So how can you live in a terrace, in a semi-detached, in a flat? Even going to some hotels. I've stayed in a hotel and somebody was talking to the other and I could hear the person clearly now, really clearly, no doubt about that. So I was like, this is not really good, and this is what we are set out to change in Nigeria. Yeah, it's going to be expensive, it's going to cost us some extra money, but eventually customers, clients, people, everyone eventually on the property, they're actually going to start asking the question, how am I going to live in a semi-detached that is not soundproofed, that is no cavity wall? Well, how am I going to live in a semi-detached that there is no high headroom? God, for God's sake, Nigeria is a hot country, don't know about that. So why am I living in a house that the headroom is so low? Why am I living in a house that the windows, if you go to some houses now in Nigeria, the windows are so tiny, it's kind of really crazy. Because Nigeria is hot. How can you, are you just going to stay in AC, artificial cooling system all your life? It doesn't really make sense. Properties are some of the largest and the biggest investments an individual most people make in their lifetime. So I feel like you should be able to make it be intentional about making that decision. So how are you going to live in a property that the windows are so tiny? How are you going to live in a property that there's no fire safety standard? There's no fire safety installed. For example, the smoke alarm, fire hydrant, these are standards. And aside that, I remember having an old property some time ago. The same chillers helped me to sell that property out. And I realized it was a terrace property. And number one, the windows are very small. And number two, the headroom, which I just complained about. And number three is the fact that we had a lot of challenges in the property, with a lot of things falling apart and all that. Yes, it's a new built property, just like it is all over the world. You're going to see some minor stuff coming up. But how can you live in a new built property and you're not giving some kind of guarantee or some kind of guarantee of service? At least 6 months service, post-sale service should be offered to clients at the end of the day. Because some of these things, and the artisans that worked on the property initially, they actually know the property better, they know what exactly they've done. This is not really like a luxury in the UK, it's not really like a luxury in any part of the world. It's a necessity, it's part of the requirement. And these are the standards we are set out to establish. We are set out to ensure that you have a soundproof system, you have a cavity wall if you are living in a flat, in semi-detached terrace, or you kind of have your window sealed, if you are living in semi-detached, in any windows you are putting. Look at the doors in the house in that case, there's all hydraulic doors. like the door close behind you. This should actually be the standard. A fire safety standard is something that we're going to do in our leased property. I mean, the leased property, can you ever imagine the international fire safety standard will be well installed and established in the property. So these are things we set about doing. We've actually put it down on that property, as you could see, and we know that we got our market. We're not worried. It might sound like we are too early into the market with all these ideas and all that, but eventually people who value these things will come to it, and we'll have our clients as well. And we look forward to a lot of people asking these questions as well. Now, and generally, our approach, what is our unique selling point? What are we thinking of? A lot of them I've already mentioned. And this property you're seeing in Taco there is our flagship project. And we are kind of approaching it in a more corporate ways. I've been in the corporate sector for a very long time, so I kind of know to a large extent how to do some of this stuff. So the property in Taco is a flagship project. We've got another property in Katampe Extension. It's a flagship project, and it's going to actually be better. I mean, really, really better than whatever you've seen in Taco. Whatever I see in Taco is like, I mean, you can't compare both when you see both of them. It's going to wow you. Your mouth is going to remain open for a very long time. The same thing with Jahi. We have a flagship project coming up there as well. And then the second approach is a lower project that are not that high, that we're not going to like. It's not going to be so much expensive. Just like you have iPhone, you have the iPhone Pro Max as the flagship of among the iPhones. So these are our flagship project. We have the non-flagship project, like the Area 1. We have Area 1 coming up as well. It's a very nice project. We're actually going to put all the basic things which I've mentioned as well on that particular project. But that will be our approach from time to time. We'll be calling on you guys to come and have a look at this flagship project. For example, we're almost going to Katampe Extension, and very soon we'll be there. I'm a finance person. I've been a finance person all my life. That is my career. That is what I do professionally. So I believe that construction is capital intensive. So whenever you're doing it, we kind of tend to give it a lot of urgency. Just imagine putting in a 2 billion in treasury bill. Treasury bill in Nigeria currently, I think, is about 17%. Just imagine me putting that money down, and just imagine how much I'm going to earn on it. If that money is in a project and it's not completed, I'm losing so much on a daily basis. So we don't want to get involved, or we are never going to get involved in a project that is going to be stalled. So that is our approach. I was talking to you guys about the Vixion 4, as you have seen there. We played around with a lot of stuff, from the greenery, as you can see, from the fence, both outside and inside. We try to play around with a lot of greenery. It's kind of necessary. We play around with the headroom, as you have noticed, and a lot of sockets. If you check very well, like where I am right now, I'm in my office, in my home office, and I have about 5 sockets here, just in the home office. It's the same thing, standard we're looking at bringing to Nigeria as well, and so many other things that the team are actually going to take you around to have a look for yourself as you're already there. And the things that you can't see with your eyes, they've already mentioned some of them. And above all is transparency. I stay in the UK. How do I kind of manage to follow up all this stuff? And that is where transparency comes in. I've got a lot of network of people because I actually work in the NGO sector, so I travel around from different countries. Like in a year, I travel for at least 14 different countries. So I meet a lot of Nigerians, and one thing is our worry: transparency. What they are doing for me, is it right? Are they doing the right stuff? Are they doing the right thing? That has been the question on the mind of so many Nigerians, and this has been the problem. They are concerned about the documents. For brokers in that place, I think this is actually like an eye-opener to some people, because these are the questions we're asking. Like, a lot of things happening in Abuja right now, and like demolition and all that. Now, an average Nigerian abroad, a diaspora Nigerian, will kind of be worried. Are they going to demolish my property? Are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? These are questions that Nigerians are asking all over the world, especially the diaspora Nigerians. So are they going to demolish my property is a question. Next thing is, how is this property built? Is it going to collapse? Is the roof going to start leaking on me? Which is evident online. You see them every day online. And these questions are the questions that Nigerians are asking. And these questions are what we are set out to answer. For example, we set up a web application built as far back as 2024. that project was actually streamed online. I mean, the project that you're inside right now was streamed online. So I could watch the project going on from anywhere on earth on our web application. So all you need to just do is to just register as a client, and then you could see your project going on as it's going from anywhere on earth. You could reserve your property on project. You could manage your document, every document from your project on your portal as well. So everything is in the cloud for you, or from your CFO, RFO, deed, and everything is in the cloud for you. You could actually you could actually like pay for other services, instrumental payment. We built this portal. Is a very complex portal that could do so much for you. You could make your instrumental payment, keep track of the payment. You could live chat the client, live chat the customer care, live chat anyone within the team. Also, every weekend, we have a live discussion with those engineers, from Omeza to Jude to Chris. There will be a video coverage where they discuss everything they've done in the previous week and what they are going to do in the next week. So it's streamed live on the web application as well. For partners, for partners or realtors or consultants, I think agents in Nigeria, the development also cover them as well. The web portal also cover them as well, in the sense that they could reserve a property for their client. We realize that some of the agents, some of the realtors, some of the consultants, they put in a lot of effort to try to make sales. And then at the end of the day, they come back to the property and it's sold after spending so much time, money, and all that. We've been able to take care of that. On the portal, you can actually reserve a property free of charge as long as you're an agent. After putting in work, you don't need to be scared. You could just pop in, reserve a property. You could actually manage your customers, manage all your clients from your portal. You could actually get paid in any currency on earth, from dollar to euros to pound sterling and to naira. You could get paid in any of those currency. You could actually join the live chat as well, book visual viewing that they could take you around the whole property visually. So you could actually do your viewing from anywhere on earth. And so there are so many things you could do on the web application. So our website is not just a front-facing website. It's a whole ecosystem that was built together. And we're looking at also providing app if you guys need the app and feel that the website is cumbersome, but try it out. It's very sleek. It's very nice. So that is it from me. And I'll be looking forward to getting questions from the team, from the people over there. And I'm available here to explain and clarify a lot of things if need be.
Okay, so that was it from our CEO. If you have any questions that you cannot ask here, we are always available on our lines 247. You can call us, ask us, and after here you have the engineer and the architect as well. Let us not forget to recognize in our midst that we have the Commissioner of Police, CP, Mr. Ogedegbe, right here with us. We also have General Borishade here with us. Also, we have Alhaji Galadima here with us, present. Thank you for coming. We also have Pastor Dele here with us. Thank you, sir, for coming. And finally, but never the least, we have Honorable Juliana Obeta. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate your presence in no small way for gracing our occasion. For those of you that just came, we're also going to give you a tour, and also want to talk about that this is just not our only investment here. We have other investment plans happening in Katampe Extension. We also have in Jahi. We also have in Durumi. And we also have our site and services in Wasa, which will come up on screen soon for your viewing pleasure. So for those of you who liked this property, we're doing something like this, but even better in Katampe Extension, which is 10 units, fully automated, and it's very beautiful. So to key in now is going at 650 million naira for off-taker sale, and there's a payment plan for that, for which could be discussed later on, or if you want to know more about it, you can meet any of us and we'll be able to break it down for you. And it's written in our magazines as well, and the pamphlets handed over to you all. Then we also have in Jahi, which is building block of flats for just 16 families. So it's exclusive to just 16 families. So the earlier you key in, the earlier you're able to secure that. We also have in Durumi, which is terrace. Oh, the one in Jahi is going for 250 million naira off-taker sale. Then we also have in Durumi, that is also terraces, 4 bedrooms, is going for 195 million naira. So these are the off-taker prices. We know how real estate is. If you don't key in now, next year or by this time, around this time next year or in a few months, is going to be double that price. So whatever payment plans that you want to get clarity about, we have payment plans for 6 months, we have for 3 months. We are happy to put you through if you do not understand how it is written on your payments, in your magazines and your pamphlets. So in Wasa, as you can see in our magazines and our pamphlets given to us, we have for as low as a square meter going for 38,899 naira. And we are selling from we are doing a promo right now from 1st of June to 30th of June. And we are selling from 180 square meters to 500 square meters, ranging from 7 million naira to 90 million naira.
That's just for the plots, right?
That's just for plots, yes, outright payments. If you are breaking it into and it's paying in installments, that interest from 7% to 15% interest accordingly.
Is there a pressure for you to develop?
No, there's no pressure. That's at your convenience, in your due time. So long as you just buy the land, you're free to build anytime. So our documents are also available for this house, and for every property or land we sell, we have documents available. So there's no, for this house, we have our C of O, we have our R of O, and we have our deed of assignment. So once you make a purchase, we are able to give you your documents immediately, almost immediately, to the property or the land. Please, can we have the video for Wasa?
My name is Lawal Galadima. I'm an associate of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. I reside in Abuja, and I do a lot of properties as an estate surveyor. NesVixion Properties was introduced to me by my family, with my family, by Mother Shola, and I even got to meet the CEO when he was in Nigeria. So actually, I have inspected this property when it was still ongoing. And we have seen this house that was supposed to be furnished, and then we also looked at one of the other houses that is supposed to be sold maybe at an advanced carcass. I must tell you that NesVixion is one of the companies that are into properties that I have seen are doing the best, or are giving the best to people. I have not come across this kind of initiative. Estate developers build houses and sell some at an outrageous figure, but the houses are not so good. But NesVixion properties are actually wonderful. The Utako Vision is one property that, at least if one has money, he should quickly run and pick one of it. So, and coincidentally, I have sat down, I've discussed with the CEO. I have had some of his visions, or I might say I've had some of the company visions, and I have also had the opportunity to go around to some of the projects that are likely to come up soon. One of such places I visited is Katampe Extension, where the MD has told us that, the CEO has told us that they intend to come up with detached duplexes of 5 bedrooms with high technology inputs, much more better than what we are seeing in Utako. So I also had the privilege to visit the Area 1 plot, that's the Durumi plot, where the CEO told me they are going to put in some terrace duplexes and with fine finishing, fine structures, architectics, and beautiful for people to key into. So, and just last week, I also had the opportunity to visit the Apple Legacy Estate, where we inspected the plots. We inspected 2 plots, in fact. And then that's the site and services plot. And I must tell you that this is the right time for any investor to come in and cash on the opportunity at the moment. I believe I have said a little much so that I don't say other things that I may not know.
All right, sir.
Yes.
My name is Bumi Ogedengbe. I'm a commissioner of police. I am commissioner of police in charge of homicide section of 1st CID. 1st CID, Nigerian Police Force, Area 10, Abuja.
All right, sir. So can you tell us about the house and your review so far?
Incidentally, I was a DPO in Otako for 2 years, and this place used to be what I will call in my own police operational language, a rendezvous. Places where security was an issue in 2009, 2010. I don't go to sleep until I visit S.O. Williams 2 times every night. Then the properties here, they were more or less comatose. This very spot used to have some block of flats.
Correct.
Rented by one of the places was a pastor, MFM pastor, road safety officer, a lady banker up there, and so on. The basic issue used to be accessibility. I didn't know that they got such a big space here. And then also when Hassan and Hussein were asking me to grace their opening, I just started describing the whole place and reminiscing the old days. It has come very wonderfully, very, very wonderfully. I can see some measure of innovation, maneuvering and manipulation of space. I can see the finesse of human intellect coming to bear on reality. So fantastic and breathtaking. That's my thing.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, you got up.
Yeah, my name is Pastor Oladele John. Yeah, from Living Faith Church, Sunnyvale. And I'm happy to be here in the NesVixion properties. And then the house opening, the house really wowed me. Like, coming into these premises, I was dazed. Loving it from the gate down to the living room, to all the rooms, and to the master bedroom, which is wow. It is said that in the Bible, it says, "Seest thou a man diligent in his work, he will sit amongst men and not mean men." Now, looking at this, you can only have kings sitting in places like this, because everyone that puts the masterpiece together, they did very, very, very well, and which, has wowed everybody. It's really a nice place, it's a nice building, properly architectured, and then with all the features in it, the soundproof, to a walk-in closet, to every design, talking about the furnitures and everything it was really, really, really good. I want to congratulate the CEO of this place and every team that puts everything together to make this a wonderful place. It is really, really, really good.
Thank you so much.
My name is Hassana Mohammed. We work together with Shola. She actually asked me to come here. So, and I've been following NesVixion on Facebook. So from what I've seen so far, so I was kind of encouraged to come and see physically what they have all been doing. And I can say that I'm not really disappointed by what I have seen. In fact, what baffled me more is the soundproof aspect of the house. Because nowadays, we live in houses where some neighbors can be very loud. They can be very lousy. You come back from work and you cannot rest because your neighbor is too noisy. So I'm actually drawn into this, you know, type of house because of the soundproof. And it's more of a futuristic, you know, technology here. I've seen a lot of things that I've never seen. Me personally, actually, I've not seen in any house before. So I would recommend this house to anybody, and I will definitely key into it anyway, anyhow. I'm impressed.
My name is Dr. Shitu Shaibu. I'm a retired public servant. I work with the electricity industry for almost 35 years, and I'm glad to be here. This is part of a wonderful experience to be with a company in real estate that is innovative, that's bringing great things that are unique in perspective. This NesVixion property company is one that has come with something unique. We've just gone through the first project that I have seen, which is really a smart home. Everything about it is unique. Like even the present position we're sitting is a gazebo arrangement, and from what I heard, there are provisions for swimming pools too, all within the building. The tour of the building was quite intriguing, with a very smart sitting room, a smart kitchen, with really innovative philosophy in terms of the building, the architectural designs, and the structural makeup makes for a very comfortable and niche home. What is unique about their vision is they have something that is beyond what we ordinarily, see around. So I'm glad that they are entering this space in terms of real estate, and I'm sure they are going to do great things in their mission in Nigeria to create unique homes for those who can afford it, and of course those who are able to want to have a real home and a comfortable place. So
the lucky winners are from the agents who, when they came in, randomly registered on our website. These are way of saying thank you, we appreciate you, and we hope to work with you in the future. So first we have Atama John Oche. Thank you. We have Joyce Ohanyili. Hello, my name is Lizzie. I am a member or a staff of NesVixion, and we're so excited to be able to host an open house like this, and it turned out a huge success. We say thank you very much to everyone who graced this occasion. It turned out so beautifully. We love you, thank you, and we also encourage you to come and buy this property, because we put in a lot of effort from the foundation to the finishing point. Everything was made to perfection. We thought of every detail. We did everything for your convenience. So this is the property for you. So if you're watching this video, this is your sign to get a property specifically made for you. Come and buy it now before you hear it's sold out, because we need your money as much as we need your comfort. See ya. We can't wait to have you.